So, hello everyone. In this video, I am going to discuss what are the must do things for your university pre-final year exams. So, as you all know that you are going to have your university exams for your pre-final year in less than 1 month. There are certain must do things you have to focus very well while preparing for your university exam. In this short video clip, I am going to highlight those points alone. And while preparing for the subjects individual wise or as a whole, these points are extremely important because it's not like reading everything at this moment. It's all about what is needed. Okay, fine. So, first thing, prioritize the topics. You are preparing for a university exam, so you must read what is needed for the exam, and it's not about reading everything. It's about reading what is needed. What does this mean? Whether it is community medicine or forensic medicine, first you have to understand what all topics are of most important weightage. You know, in community medicine you have 2 papers, and in forensic medicine you have a single paper, and in each paper you have 20 MCQs. So you must know from what topics maximum questions are asked, what topics are the most lengthiest topics. Once you read those, almost 50 to 60% of the content will be covered, and the rest you can go for the other of the topics. So what you should never miss, make sure you are going through last 10 years of the question papers of the university, both main as well as supplementary exams. Last 10 years means what? Now it's 2025, right? So at least 2015 to 2025, both mains and supplementary, all the patterns of questions of the old curriculum and new curriculum, you have to read and make sure that you are studying all those questions without fail. And in that, first thing what you have to prioritize is the essays. Most of the essay questions are repeated questions. Either those questions would have asked in the main exams previously or in the supplementary exams. Supplementary exams are very tough, so that most of the cases those tough questions are asked frequently. In these years, in the last few years on analysis, I came to know that it's those supplementary questions which are asked very frequently because those questions are uncommon. Okay, you won't read those topics with that much seriousness, but at the same time they are asked in the exams as a short note question or as essay question. So make sure that you never miss a single essay questions. Once you cover the essay questions, you can go for the short notes. You can see the paper analysis. Okay, I have shared in my WhatsApp groups that as a PDF called paper analysis. In that I have specifically mentioned what are the most repeated questions, what are the future potential questions, what are the uncommon questions, and in the order of priorities. Start from reading the most repeated questions first, and at the last you can read for the future potential questions. It is based on the last 20 years of university question papers. Almost every possible question I have already covered. Okay, so there is no problem. There is no need that you have to go to individual question paper and see. You can just see the paper analysis PDF. You will get a whole idea. So most repeated question, read first, and you cannot miss them at any cost. Okay, and then coming into what are the must know things in the community medicine. You see, community medicine, you have 2 papers, paper 1 and paper 2. Out of that, what I came to know that it is these chapters which makes the most of the questions. Okay, in community medicine, number 1 is the health programs in India. Number 2 is the healthcare system in India. Number 3 is the environment. Number 4 is the nutrition. And number 5 is communicable and non-communicable diseases. See, communicable and non-communicable diseases, especially non-communicable diseases, there are many areas that you ignore. For example, accidents, cancer registry. Okay, then diabetes, obesity, hypertension, cardiovascular diseases. We have even changed the name of the National Health Program for non-communicable diseases. So make sure that you are reading those. And communicable diseases, read them in the following order. First, go through the diseases that are spread by the respiratory route. Number 2, by the gastrointestinal route. Then soil transmitted helminth. Then you can go for the other topics. Okay, and in that, again, communicable disease is a very vast thing, and most students are usually afraid how to approach the communicable diseases. But I am telling you, make sure you first read the what maximum weightage topics like tuberculosis, leprosy, malaria, there is a National Vector-Borne Disease Control Program and related diseases. Then coming into colors or soil-related helminths. Okay, once you cover the rabies, then AIDS, okay, that is the NACO program. All these are the most important things. Okay, you can't ignore them. Okay, either a short note or essay questions you will get in a paper definitely. So make sure that you are going through these systems, and then after once you cover these 5 topics, then you go for the epidemiology. Okay, infectious disease epidemiology and epidemiology and biostatistics, where you discuss about the study design. Okay, there is cohort, case control, and everything. I remember once in your supplementary exam they have given a question based on a cohort study, case control study, randomized control trial. Make sure that you are studying all the study designs. Then coming into must-know topics in forensic medicine and toxicology, it is first toxicology, then sexual offences, and third one is injuries. Injuries means the mechanical injuries, regional injuries, okay, that is road traffic accidents and everything, pedestrian injuries, thermal injuries, okay, all those related death. Once you cover these topics, then you can go for the medical law and ethics, and the next to the so-called as the thanatology, that is the forensic the post-mortem changes and everything. So first make sure toxicology, because every time you will get one essay question from toxicology and the other essay question will be from the forensic medicine, which will be either an injury or a sexual offense, or even forensic psychiatry that has been asked in supplementary exams. Okay, and injuries and sexual offenses and toxicology, make sure that you are covering each and every topic. Don't miss even a single topic from these 3 chapters, because either in the supplementary exam or main exams, most of the questions are going to get from these 3 chapters. Okay, so make sure that you read everything possible from this. So at last, what I want to say as a summary, make sure last 10 to 15 years of question paper, at least 10 years of question paper. For that you can see the paper analysis. Community medicine, what all topics you have to prioritize, read that first. Okay, read the most repeated question, read the most common question, then you go for the rarest of the rarest questions, other small topics and everything. At last, make sure that you are covering every chapter, not even a single chapter you can ignore, because when the examiner wants the exam paper to be tough, they are asking weird questions in the sense, what uncommon questions, the questions for example from international health. Okay, what is IHR, International Health Regulations Act, what is it? What are the functions of World Health Organization? What is Niti Aayog? So these are the questions that students even they will forget to read. Okay, so but you only cover the most important and the common topics first. Later you itself will get idea. Okay, I have covered the most important one. I am happy. Okay, in the rest of the time I will cover the rest. Okay, so this is how you have to approach, and these are the must-do things before your pre-final university exams.